It's here! The Fan League Cups is finally here. Welcome. The games, they may have gone out on the Cheeky Sport channel, on the Creators FC channel, but you need reaction, you need a conversation, and that's why I've come to Ball Street. If you are new to Ball Street, welcome. My name is James, and I'm going to be here every single reaction show after every single game on the Ball Street channel. It's the place to be, isn't it, Flav? Flav, if you haven't met Flav before, Flav is a Ball Street regular as well, and especially not a regular, but did play for Cheeky Sport in the tournament.
Did, fam. You know
we're going to be talking about that in a big way. If you don't know what Fan League is, it's an app that's out on the 29th of July. If you want to win tickets to a game of your choice within English football, so that's Premier League or any of the divisions, because we don't discriminate, you can do that. All you got to do is sign up to Fan League and subscribe to Ball Street. Links to both are in the description. And a big round of applause for Fan League because they sponsored it. They made this happen. They made that trophy happen. And someone is going to win that trophy.
Look at that.
It's amazing stuff. We want you guys to talk to us throughout the show. We want to get your man of the match. If you've watched the game so far, if you watched the game already, then let us know in the comments below who was your man of the match. Be it on, was it expressions? Did he impress enough for you?
Headband, pink boots, rude boy. Remember me, fam.
Yeah, never forget that one. Or was there a Creators player who you thought was the man of the match? We're going to reveal from your comments who's got the most votes at the end of the show. That's my microphone. Let me pick it up. Oi. Oh, can you still hear me? Yeah, good. So we're going to be doing that. We also want to know your questions. We were at the game, we watched the game, we enjoyed the game, we felt the game. So if you've got any questions for us, let us know in the comments. We're going to be reading them and talking about them. And yeah, so let's read one or two already. Matt Layton, most importantly, we're talking about Fan League, you know, big games, lots of players. Nice shirt, James. Do they make it for men? Any need for that?
No, I mean, it's already started,
Yeah, it's already started.
Yeah. You're all man, James.
Shite trophy, Flav. That's from Drew of Raval.
Look, I mean,
well, you take offence to that.
The YouTube comments are going to be notoriously spiteful, but you know, it's part of their glory as well.
Absolutely.
These man are jealous, fam. These man are jealous. This trophy's wavy, fam. About a shite trophy. Look at this trophy.
Exactly.
Because you're not going to win that Ras, blood. You went in the league, fam.
And someone's going to win it. Someone is going to win that trophy. Another person saying they don't like the trophy, but that's a shame. First man of the match shout is for the goalkeeper. For those of you who haven't seen the game, we've got a little match highlights. Don't worry, you don't need to go anywhere. We're going to show you those match highlights, hopefully, right now. So the time for talking is over, except for me in this commentary. Creators FC versus Cheeky Sport in the first game of the Fan League Cup, and you want to start well in these games, which is what Cheeky Sport did not do. On 1 minute 50, the defender decided to make that decision, which led to that goal from Jack, 54 HD. He is buzzing, arriving late from the left wing. It's a great run from him, gambling to get the goal, but the decision to make that kind of flick was a bad one. He gets there first, and that's a great start for Creators FC. Just 4 minutes later, and some good play down the right-hand side. It comes off the ref. The centre-back decides to take a poor touch, and it leads to a through ball to Dan Monday. And every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday's going to put that one away. Great feat by the big man. Let's take another look. Is he onside? I think he is being played on by the centre-back. Great feet, and then just slots it home. 2-0 to Creators FC. Cheeky Sport dominated a lot of the possession and had a free kick here, which they took quickly. Number 5 will be disappointed with that. Yes, he's hit the bar, which is close, but when you've got the whole goal to aim for and you're taking it early like that, you probably should be putting it away. Still 2-0. They continue to press, and it's a great save by Trainer, the goalkeeper. Great improvisation by the midfielder to use his right foot. Left foot was available, didn't use it, and George Chambers kicks it off the line. In the second half, Cheeky Sport continued to press and nearly got a screamer of a goal from the edge of the box. Number 16 with a great volley. Maybe it was going wide, we'll never know, but there was a slight deflection, and another great save by Trainer, who has kept them in it. And that was it, 2-0, despite the dominance of Cheeky Sport. It's goals that win games, and Cheeky Sport are going home. So there you have it, 2-0 to Creators FC. First thoughts on watching that back? Expressions?
Boy,
Do you even want me to talk? Like, that was emotional.
Definitely.
Fam.
It'd be weird if we didn't.
That was emotional, fam. Like, honestly, like, obviously I paid for the cheeky.
Are we live? Yep, we're good. We're back. So yeah, we're having a few technical problems, as you may have noticed. These things happen, unfortunately. But you were there.
Yes,
you were on the sideline.
Of course, bro.
Let's talk about the first goal, okay? The first goal was early in the game.
Yeah.
You want to get off to a good start, and it just went horribly, horribly wrong for that centre back. What was going through your mind on the side?
What was going through my mind? Listen, I couldn't believe it, fam. I was like, who in their own box attempts some B-Tech Ray Bona? Like, who did he think he was? Like, that was the worst Ray Bona I've ever seen. Like what was he doing? Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, clear the ball, kick it away, do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? And the one thing that he done was pretty much just square it across his own box for a tap-in. It's almost like he was one of them, man. It's like they just stuck him in our team or something. I was fuming.
Jim, what's the first rule you learn as a footballer?
First rule, if in doubt, don't wear pink boots. They decided to do that regardless.
Boy, yeah, come on, lad.
Unfortunately, no pink boots were shown in that clip.
Oh,
yeah, you're right. If in doubt, get it out. And
come on, man.
It was one of those where he comes off and people go, oh no, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
As soon as he's out of the way, it's your fault.
Nah, we told him. We told him. We told him. Listen, no. We told him because, like, literally, afterwards we went after the game. Like, literally, we were all talking. He realised that I support Tottenham. He was an Arsenal fan. So then he started cussing Tottenham and that. And I said, hold on a minute. Football aside, let's talk about what you just did. Man, Diego cost us the game, fam. You know what I mean? That's what he did.
True.
Who has baby oil in their boots doing that? Come on, slip and slide in that.
What do you think he was trying to do?
What was he trying to do?
Because I'm still not sure.
Fam, I don't know, innit? I think maybe he thought Jesus was going to collect that ball, innit, and get rid of it for him.
I think he knew the cameras were on. This is a good opportunity to show off. It's hard for a centre back to shine in the highlights reel. And he thought, just for a moment, he thought, Mum might be watching. Let me check this.
I ain't seen one skill move on FIFA, that started with that. I don't know what he was trying to do. Realistically, I don't know what he was doing.
I mean, it would have looked amazing.
He lost his head, fam. Like Ned Stark in Game of Thrones, blood. You know what I mean? He lost it.
Sam Bagley says you're out of order digging out your teammate. You're supposed to support your teammate.
Yeah, well, listen, man does support my team, innit? But at the same time, if it was me that made that mistake, what could I say, innit? I said, you know what, man, I had a bad game, this, that, and the other. I tell you what's out of order, him trying to stick it on me, bruv, you know what I mean?
True.
I'm not gonna lie, man loves the cheeky sport team and all of that. I can't actually believe, you know what I'm saying? That game was, we peppered that keeper. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go through some of the stats which I've got on this high-tech piece of paper right here. Half-time stats, because obviously both teams will do their edits, and naturally you're going to show the bits that make you look a tiny bit better or a little bit more competitive.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about this game is that it's one of those games where 2 goals early doors, and when it's 20 minutes each way in a knockout game, like rightly so, they kind of Creators just chilled out.
I'm curious to know what the stats were, because I've got an opinion on the first half of that game.
Okay, so and this AJ3 said himself that the first 10 minutes they blew them away, and then that was it. In terms of goals, absolutely. One thing I will say is that even in the first half, Creators had 3 shots, scored 2 goals from, so pretty prolific in that sense. But Cheeky had 7 just in the first half.
That's what I mean.
See, I watched that game and I thought the first half of it, I thought Creators were good for their lead. I'm sorry to say, man.
Yeah, they were.
They broke away, but they also condensed in defence. They were really difficult to break down, and I was surprised at how organised Creators were. And actually, I think at this level of football, Creators are kind of. They set up their stall right. I think they realise there's limitations in that team. They've got an absolute giant up front. I've never seen anything like it. And the thing is, when you're a big man and you've got good feet, at that level you're going to stand out. And he actually dominated for the first 2 goals. He got an assist for the first and obviously scored the second.
Yeah,
but I think they were good for it.
I think, yeah, but the thing is with them, like Creators, they are a good team. That's one thing I noticed. Like individually, I don't really know much about them, but as a team, like them lot were playing some good football. I know for a fact the Cheeky Sport team individually got some 5-star ballers in it. I'm telling you, we got like a FIFA Street team in there and that. Like literally, I went into the game thinking, yeah, we're just gonna wipe these man off the floor and that. But as a team, them lot were playing some good football. You know what I'm saying?
And obviously, we know freestylers are one team inside this tournament, and it'd be interesting to see how they get on, because as you say, as individuals, amazing footballers, and I know Cheeky Sport got some amazing footballers as well.
Yeah. Let's talk about Joel and Dave, the management
My
duo.
guys.
Always a risk.
Yep.
Always a risk switching up like that. What did you think of Joel's management?
Yeah, you know what it is, like Joel's like, we needed to get everyone playing, and that's what it is. So at the same time, Joel was delegating how he felt it would work. Like he knows who his strong players are, but it's about getting everyone minutes, isn't it? So literally, and because it's obviously a knockout game and you don't know how far you're gonna go, it's like, yeah, man. So I think Joel did his job well, but it got very, very heated, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously no one wants to lose. No one likes losing, you know what I'm saying? We came to win, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where, like, I think between him and Dave, like, I think they did all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dave gave the referee, like, literally, man, looked into his soul, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ref was all taking out his wallet and that for Dave.
Well, hopefully, we're going to try to throw to a couple of clips now. So let's kick off with Joel, because Joel is an Arsenal fan. Both of you are Spurs fans, so life is looking good for you guys at the moment. You've had a good season, you've finished above Arsenal for the first time in a very long time, and I think that affected Joel's management. Because if you watch this clip, which we're going to throw to now, as it's going wrong for that first goal, firstly, you get to see his reaction, but secondly, listen out to Joel, because I'm pretty sure, just through habit, he shouts arson out. Right, can we see if we...
First, Osh! Osh first! Osh, get out! Osh! Osh! Get out!
It's affecting them.
Yeah, bro, I heard that.
Sure, it's affecting their season, it's affecting their summer because they get nervous about the signings that they're going to make, and it's affecting their tournament displays as management as well. That's difficult. He's obviously hurting from Arsenal, and he's carried it onto a quarter-final. Maybe that's it as well.
Yeah.
It's a quarter-final thing. He's tense there. Another one though, they went 2-0 down, and look, as I did say I was going to read out, let's look at the stats here. So, after full time, 14 shots Cheeky Sport had. 4 shots for the Creators, but all that matters is they got 2 goals and they did it.
14 shots!
14 shots is a lot of shots, and with a manager, you're trying to get across your philosophy to the team. And I think Joel, the one thing we can say, you might not have got the win, but with 14 shots, you made your philosophy very, very clear, as you can see from this video. Check this out.
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot, boys! Shoot! 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 Oh! Shoot! Shoot! 2 minutes, let's shoot! Shoot it, boys! Shoot! Shoot! Shoot again! Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
Pretty clear, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Pretty obvious.
mate.
Not like kind of, not Guardiola style, where he brings them over and he whispers like tactical dossier into their ear. It's clear, it's to the point, and to be fair, they responded. 14 shots.
Come on, look at that. Man had more shots than Phil Mitchell and that. Joe knows exactly what he's doing, fam. Joe knows exactly what he's doing.
Absolutely.
I think, again, at that level as well, you just want to you clear direct instruction. And, you know, you hear it on the terraces of every football ground in England. Shoot! Forward!
Yeah.
They just cleared there's no problem with that.
Because it's confusing out there.
If it's good enough for points, it's good enough for Joel.
So were they let down? Were Cheeky Sport let down by their attacking players?
Ah, man.
The shots have been created there, 8 on target.
No. But I told you, like, listen, like, that keeper, I already said it. The man was moving like a human memory card. Real talk. No one makes that many saves, bro. I'm talking them 8-bit, 16-bit, fam. Them little cards, fam. You stuck that in the PlayStation. I don't understand how the guy was moving like that. Realistically. Like, man will be on one part of his goal, man will bins it over there, and it's like the guy's doing some electric slide and he's just keeping it out.
I mean, he's got to be a shout for man of the match anyway.
It's got to be right up there. Yeah, get your man of the match shouts in the comments. I'm looking at them right now. Is it definitely the goalkeeper, which I think his name is Trainer, which he got brought in? That was his debut for it.
Debut?
For them. So yeah, a decent debut. Talk to me about Dave. Didn't seem himself.
Nah, you know what? Dave seemed a bit deflated still. I think maybe because he wanted to be on the pitch himself. Maybe, you know what I mean? Dave's Mr. Energy himself. Trust me. Me, Dave, and a Lucasade, bruv. I'm telling you, straight energy out there. But it's like, I don't know, fam. Like when you were there on the side of the pitch, and like we went there with expectations. Like we were like, trust me, I man looked into all of their eyes, innit? And I saw myself dancing around them and hitting it top bins. I think Dave probably thought the same. Yeah. So when you get to a certain stage of the match, it's like, all the energy's gone, but the way that man looks at the ref though.
Some of the calls in this game, I think, he's a little bit perturbed by the referees.
It is shocking. So we can actually pinpoint this. Like no one is Dave and being quiet. No, we love Dave. We love the laugh. We love the come on. We love the chat. He's got it all this time.
Yeah.
But something happened. There was a moment. The ref did it. The ref stunned Dave into silence. Check this out.
Hey, winners! Ref, yes, ref. What? What?
I've never seen him like that. I'm lost for words. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I don't think that referee left the pitch with his Oyster card, fam. Because I saw him emptying his pockets the way Dave was looking at him. You know what I mean? Like Dave looked into his soul, fam.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It was incredible. Like you say, you've never seen Dave silent ever, and sometimes football can do that to a man.
Definitely.
Upsetting times for Cheeky Sport.
Oh, mate.
Did you feel like the game was played in the right spirit?
Yeah, like obviously it was the first game, you know what I mean? So it was a thing where I reckon we started late. If we didn't start, like I said, you look at the stats, we started late. They got in first, they got their 2 goals and we just couldn't recover. But like that keeper was holding corn, like literally. He was, real talk, he was getting Dr. Peppered. He wasn't having it his way, that's for damn sure. You know what I mean? But it was like, like we just couldn't get any goals, and that's what football's about, goals, so.
Creators FC players will be watching this and they'll be saying to you, that's a little bit salty.
Oh,
but
what?
there were loads of salty moments. Throughout the live shows, we're going to be bringing you the saltiest moments of the Fan League Cup with Fan League Aggro. Here is your first instalment.
Leave it, mate. He ain't worth it.
They've got a lot more about them than I thought they would, judging by the fact that they didn't want to do a warm-up and haven't really got a kit.
Salty.
Got to credit the boys, first time they're playing together. And to be honest with you, like I said, they're growing into the game. It's a good time to be growing into the game right now because it looks like Creators FC are actually on the down.
Yeah.
All that time spent playing video games, ain't got the fitness.
Salty McSaltface.
Watch your moms. Watching. Fuck off for it! No!
Salty. Salty and Salty was his name, oh.
Leave it, mate. He ain't worth it. Some salty moments there. Difficult to see. And I tell you what, Arsenal Fan TV versus Full-Time Devils this Wednesday. That's going to be a bumper edition of Fan League Aggro. You don't want to miss that. Let's head into the comments. Renzo is on the comments as well as I've got them in front of me as well. Any good questions?
So one person asked, who is the best player in the Creators FC team?
Best player in the Creators FC team.
I like the look of Chambers.
Chambers, yep. So defensive midfielder,
yeah,
number
kind
10.
of defensive midfielder, holding player. He got lovely feet. I think he's clearly the best footballer they have, and Jack as well up front.
Did brilliantly for the first goal. Okay, there was that mistake obviously by the defender, but he did. It was a great late run from left wing.
Yeah,
it was impressive.
And obviously the big man, his name escapes me, but on the right hand side had a whole role in both goals. But what I was impressed most of by the Creators side going forward was it was kind of one touch, quick play. It was quite mature and it wasn't necessarily about an individual skill. You could see that they've been playing football together a little while now, and I was most impressed. But I think my man of the match would have been Chambers at defensive midfield.
Well, mine, you don't know, it has to be the goalkeeper, boy. It has to be that goalkeeper who was saving everything. Like for me, like them lot were hanging on like Mufasa in Lion King, fam. That's what they were doing, innit? Like, so it has to be the goalkeeper. Big up to you, because you know what I mean, unstoppable and that.
Yeah, no, he was good. Yeah, I thought George did well there. I think it is a weird game because the stats do suggest that Creators weren't the better team, but we've played them before. They are a good side, and this was definitely the different side to the Creators side that we played.
Much more organised. And look, we've seen over and over again, you don't need to go out and blow a team away, you know, and be like this attacking force in order to win tournaments. And if they carry on playing like this, you know, they got a good shout. You've seen it with Leicester. You've seen it with Greece in the Euros, Portugal as well. Look, there's a precedent being set.
Yeah.
Winning football matches isn't all about possession. It ain't all about chances. It's about taking them when they come.
Did Cheeky Sport with one team that hadn't played? Well, no, sorry,
we didn't train.
Hadn't played a single game.
Yeah.
Like Ball Street have played games, Creators have played games. It might not be many, so everyone's in their infancy here. But were you surprised with how well you guys played?
Very, like, because that's what I'm saying. We didn't like, obviously we haven't played a match together. We didn't really even train together. Like, we just showed up and said, you know what, yeah, we got techers. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you don't know what happened, but at the same time, like, I was actually very surprised because, like, as much as at the first, I'd say when I was watching at the beginning, we weren't really stringing passes together at all. But when we started stringing passes together, we were using the wings, and look, you saw it yourself. The amount of shots that we managed to get off, it just so happens we didn't score. You know what I mean?
True, very true. One person who should maybe get a mention for man of the match is yourself.
You know what I mean, fam?
Yeah.
Like, real talk, like, you know what? Trust me, listen, you lot saw me, pink boots, headband, blue shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I was about to come on that field, send 2 man for a McFlurry, salad, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was cut short, fam. My performance was circumcised, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe can we show what was happening? And so what was going through your mind as you were gearing up to finally, you're like, first of all, you should be in the first team.
Man had that Rocky music going on in my head. I didn't even have it on my phone, you know. I had just the Rocky theme in my head, I'm telling you. I was just preparing myself, you know what I'm saying? Gave my boots a little quick polish and that. Tighten the headband, you know what I mean? Put on the shirt, the sweaty shirt as well, you know what I'm saying?
And then it all went wrong.
Nah, then the whistle went, you know what I'm saying?
I saw it in your face as the whistle went, and it was crestfallen because it was your moment ultimately.
Deflated, fam.
Yeah.
What was Joel saying to you? Shoot! Just screaming shoot.
Oh, nah. Joel said, you know what? He said, say nothing expressions. I know that's the reason why we didn't win, because you weren't on the pitch. I said, you know what, Joel? I really appreciate that, fam. Yeah, say nothing more about that.
That's tough, man. That's got to be infuriating. Look, we've got our game against Palmer's coming up. There were some tough decisions for you to make it in that game.
Yeah, look, I mean,
it's tough as a manager.
It is tough. We can't go into too much about that, but you know, I had a lot of work to do in order to prove that was wrong.
That is true. Let's have another look at a different little segment, which is going to be on throughout the reactions. There's lots of good things that happen in this tournament. There's lots of bad things that are going to happen in this tournament. There's lots of mwad. Do you want to spell that?
Mod.
M-U-A-D. I can't say it.
It's mod.
That's it.
Mod.
Too good, too mwad. Can't do it.
Too good, too mod.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Right, let's kick off on a positive note. So unlucky for Cheeky Sport. Who needs a left foot when you've got a right heel? Unbelievable improvisation by the young man. Flicks it over his head, only bettered by number 10 clearing it off the line. Speaking of techers, what a volley. Deserves so much more. Look out for the cheeky bum deflection. Here it comes. Boom. Great save by the keeper as well. Take your time. He's got time. Simple put off. He won't be happy with that one. Number 12 could have been a bit annoyed with that, but he's got no legs to stand on whatsoever after missing the ball with a complete error ball. Modest decision of the entire game by the defender of Cheeky Sport. What on earth was he thinking here? Sorry to show it again, but it just wasn't the right call at the right time. Should have got rid. Tries a little cheeky back heel instead, and it goes horribly wrong. You can actually hear his heart break when the ball goes in. Great cross leads to awful football. Manager Joel from Cheeky Sport is always trying to be positive, trying to push his men forward. Sometimes a little too much.
Unlucky! Unlucky, Tanner!
Was it unlucky?
Unlucky, Tanner!
That corner flag's for a reason. The ref is having none of this.
No! Fella! No! 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 So it's 11 players in front of you, but we play on.
I know what you're thinking. You haven't seen a bum turn in a while. Well, here you go. Beautiful stuff from number 5. Using the bum turn, pretending like he meant it, and then just walking off with beautiful composure. And last up, I'm going to have to get rid of the music here, because what is the ref saying here? One of the weirdest sounds I've ever heard. Yep, that was from the ref. Not really sure what's trying to come out of his mouth. I think he just had a hernia. No clue. Let us know in the comments.
What was that?
What was that?
I don't know what.
Can you try and give me a logical reason why that sound was made, and then try and just give me what your gut said? Like the ref.
He was really busy, that ref. He was really busy. He loved enjoying his day. You get different kind of refs when you play, and he seems to be wanting to be everybody's friend and commentate on everything. And I think he just ran out of words. The ball ran out, and he had to make some noise, and that's what he came up with.
What do you think? Is it a hernia?
That doesn't sound like a fur ball, fam. Unless my man's name's Felix or something, you shouldn't be making them sort of noises. You know what I mean? That's madness.
Definitely the weirdest thing. A quick mention of that volley from Cheeky Sport. That was unlucky. That was
did you see that?
Great strike. But another great save by the goalkeeper. I have here on a piece of paper who Cheeky Sport said that so Cheeky Sport's Akeem, he said who he thought was going to win the tournament. I'll reveal that in just a second. But we've had one comment from someone saying, who are you rooting for? Obviously, put it to one side, the fact that you're Ball Street through and through, you're Cheeky Sport through and through. Yeah. Who have you got a soft spot for? Who would you like to get out of the way?
I've got a soft spot for Palmers, because they've been in it from the beginning, and obviously they started all this kind of YouTube Sunday League football thing.
However,
for Freestylers FC, I like Dan Cutting's a nice geezer. And I just like that they can play. They can play on a level that most people can't. And I'm curious to see how they get on. But if it ain't going to be Ball Street, then maybe Freestylers FC.
Yeah. Expressions?
Yeah, well, boy, if it ain't going to be Cheeky Sport, well...
it ain't.
Look at that, boy. Nah, second leg and that. But I'm thinking... Yeah, well, boy, I'm not a man that eats sour grapes. So if I lose to a team, I want them to win, innit? Because the way I see it is, you smoked us, well done. You're on job, innit? Yeah. So yeah, man, I'll root them all the way, man.
You know me, I'm a QPR fan. I love the underdog. It's got to be Thames Ironworks for me.
That's true as well.
Yeah,
big shout out.
I'll be slightly annoyed because obviously Ball Street beat them in a trial game, pretty convincingly. Yeah. So for them to go away, it'd be a good story, wouldn't it?
They didn't have all their players. Do you know what I liked about it when Thames Ironworks boys turned up? It was like, there's a proper set of lads here now. There's one thing about teams play football, these are boys.
True. Right, Cheeky Sport, who did they go for? Who do you think Akeem went for in terms of his prediction of who was going to win the Fan League Cup?
What, out of all the teams, yeah? Yeah, Cheeky Sport, of course, fam.
Yeah?
100%.
Do you think he was confident?
I don't think he said Bull Street. I don't know.
100%
No,
he
no,
was.
no.
100% he said cheeky sport. Come on, all of that, fam.
All right, it's Palmer's.
He said cheeky sport.
Done, no, Hakeem. That's what I'm saying, fam.
Yeah. We're
Come on, you know the levels. Come on, you know the levels,
Mate,
fam.
it's all well and good being confident, but you're gone.
You're
You're
gone.
done.
What do you mean we're gone, fam? No, I'm here, fam.
You're here to stay.
Oh, mate.
Right, one last thing. We've shown you the aggro bits. We've shown you the, I can't say it for me.
Mod
bits. We want to show you some of the best bits now. These are the best skills. Another little segment that you're going to have on the live show every single time, including Wednesday the 19th, 2 days away, where Arsenal Fan TV versus Full Time Devils. You can give your reaction to that game. It's going to be live at 5 on the Bull Street channel. So hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. But this right now is cheese.
You can be my champion. Top 5 league. Jeez. Top 5 league. Jeez. You can be my champion. The champion is
Right. Whilst you were going to that VT, there was some comments about your comments in here. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to the bulk of them. There's one in particular that's referring to part of my body. You know, that's for another day.
This isn't the time.
It's not the time or the place.
So what have we got coming up on the Fan League?
In the Fan League Cup, so the games that are coming up on Wednesday, we've got Arsenal Fan TV versus Full Time Devils. Next Monday, you've got Freestylers taking on Thames Ironworks. We'll have a live reaction show at 5 p.m. for all of these. And then next
When are
Wednesday,
the big dogs playing?
Palmer's versus Bull Street.
Yeah.
We got given the nightmare draw.
It was a nightmare draw. When we did the predictions, a lot of people were saying, you know, it's
no chance.
No one wants Palmer's, and you know, if anyone thought that we may have some influence over the way things would pan out in this tournament, to get Palmer's in the first, not like we're going to throw ourselves under the bus. Playing obviously clearly the most experienced team in it.
Exactly. We'll give you 1 minute to get your comments in on the game. Any questions that you've got on this game or the tournament. Hang on a second. Man of the match at the moment, it looks like it's going to Trainer, the goalkeeper. Renzo, what you got?
So a question from George the Beast. Who do you think will win the whole competition?
Who do you think will hold?
I mean, I don't know. It's a tricky one to answer.
Too early to tell.
Too early to tell. We've just seen one game. Like I said, Creators did look really organised, and they're obviously in with a shout.
That's true.
Cheeky sport and no mugs.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Wait there.
Cheeky sport and mugs.
Here's a question for you. How will Cheeky Sport be remembered?
How will Cheeky Sport be remembered? Boy, a champagne display that came too late, innit? You know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, after that second half, like, real talk, them man got ripped like a Beyblade. I told them, like, literally, I looked them in the eyes. I said, you man, you are hanging on. You know what I'm saying?
But is that a sign of champions?
Yeah, listen.
You can hang in there.
When this, trust me, like, you know what I mean? When next game Cheeky Sport play, whoever they play against, them man are getting smoked. I know for a fact. They're in trouble, innit? Because if man did that with the lack of experience we had, you watch.
Fair enough. Any more, Renzo? Is that it?
Do you like turtles?
Do I like turtles? They're fine.
What I would say, one thing quickly, is there is a game involving Cheeky Sports and someone else that will come as a bit of bonus material. So
that is true.
That will come.
That is true, but we can't reveal who just yet. Joseph Moore, Golden Boot winner prediction. The tournament, obviously, let's be honest, the tournament has been played, but we need to. We can't give it all away, right? But
I'll tell you
who
what,
was your prediction before the tournament started to be the?
Bull Street. I said it from the beginning. I was 100% confident. It's not a joke.
Golden Boot winner. You can't have a whole team.
Well, I can't say. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. No, it's very awkward, and I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Fair enough. Okay, so man of the match, I'm going to give it to. Well, it's got to be the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
come on,
Well done, Trainer.
He went in. Got to give him that. He did.
Every team needs a good goalkeeper, and that especially with these games, when it gets to full time, you go straight to penalties.
Yeah.
So having a decent goalkeeper could be crucial, and Creators are the side that have got through. Let us know your thoughts on this game in the comments below. We're going to keep an eye on the comments so we can have a chat there. Hit that notification bell and subscribe to Bull Street if you're new. You don't want to miss our live reaction shows for certainly the next game, but all of the games in the run-up to the final. In that final live reaction show, we're going to be giving away 2 tickets to a game within English football. So Premier League, League One, Championship, non-league, wherever you want to go. All you got to do, subscribe to Bull Street, sign up to Fan League. Both are in the description, and you can win it. Easy as that, fam.
Imagine if someone won it and just went, Crawley Town.
Crawley Town,
Yeah, why not, bro? You know what I'm saying?
like that.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why not.
I mean, that'd be useful for
had
us.
a choice.
Cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, man ain't got a season ticket, so boy, I'm subscribing to Bull Street. Yeah, I'm entering that. You know them ones.
You're on the show and you haven't subscribed already?
Cut.
Expressions, where can people find you?
Well, Google, you can type in Expressions, 6 S's at the end. YouTube, same thing, or Expressions 2K. I'm all over the internet. Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that.
We've got Expressions coming on and doing some more stuff with Bull Street.
Absolutely, how can we not? So that's it on this occasion. We will be back on Wednesday for that live show. Loads of wicked Bull Street content that you can watch as well on the Bull Street channel, so go and check it out. We will see you on Wednesday, if not before.